You know, one of my favorite verses of all time is found in a little Old Testament book named Micah. And in the book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 18, we find these words. Who is a God like unto thee, pardoning iniquity and passing over our transgression for the remnant of his inheritance? He does not retain his anger forever, because he delights in steadfast love. How beautiful is that? You know, this week, people are reacting to something that should not be surprising. A president who has a son that he loves, and loves him in spite of all his faults and transgressions. He chose just after Thanksgiving and having a meal, in spite of all that had happened in the past or what he said he would or would not do. A father's love in the end wins out, and our president pardoned his son. And some people are really upset that it's like for everything, you know, for the last 10 years, no matter what, we don't even know what, right? It's like for things we don't even know, he's forgiven for an entire decade. And some people are like, how can you do that, right? It occurred to me as I watched that on the news the other morning, I've been pardoned. My Father has pardoned me. And not just for 10 years, a decade of no matter what, known or unknown, he knows, but not just for a decade, but for a lifetime of past, present, and even my future sins are covered by the blood of the Lamb, and I've been forgiven. And that's an incredible thought. So when it comes to my standing in eternity, it is secure because I stand under the blood of Christ. Who is a God like unto thee, who pardons our sins? Well, I know how Hunter Biden feels. What a relief to know that no matter what you've done for a decade cannot be held against you in a court of law. How much better to know that no matter what has happened in your life, that it's under the blood of Christ and it will not be held against you in judgment when it comes to eternity, no matter what. And that's just more powerful, more beautiful, more awesome. And I was just reminded, you know, of this incredible fact that I am a child of God. He's declared us sons and daughters. That they that walk in the Spirit and in obedience, they are the children of God. And as a child of God, he has chosen to forgive and to pardon. I just think it's pretty awesome. So I don't know what you're going through now, what time of life, how awesome it is or how terrible it is. As you can see behind me, the tree, it's Christmas season at our house already, even though it's like December the 3rd. But here we are, and I can't help but think of the precious gift that God gave to us when he sent his one and only son. Think about that. When we think about a president's love for his son, who being sinful is still loved. Oh, how God the Father loved his son, but in spite of that, loved us enough to send him so that we could be pardoned for everything. It's so amazing to experience that kind of love. I hope you have a blessed day.